between Takalani and Alvin. It's going to be an interesting matchup between Alvin Naidoo and Sombhani. Alvin just played SAs and did extremely well. Was a runner-up in the doubles competition. It's also one of the top 16 pool players rated in the country. So that's why it is a question as to why he's not finding his own with this table. I think today he's going to want to show us something different. What a great lag between the both players. Looks... I think we're going to have to just double check to see who won the leg. It's the first time that something like this has happened, whereby it is almost exactly the same. I think they must re-leg. It'll be interesting what decision Petunia makes, or otherwise she'll have to call a third umpire. Yeah. As recommended, they can re-leg. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. Both have also... Okay, well, I think there's a clear winner, but it's definitely close again. So it's Takalani Mareda against Alvin Naidoo. We're in week 6 of the Supa Pro League Premier Division. Both players anxious to get points on the board. Before tonight, Takalani was 6 points from safety. Work to do in the final 2 weeks to avoid relegation. He's won 1 out of 5 matches. 22 points after 5 weeks, averaging over 4 points per week, 1 break, and finished so far. And then we've got Alvin going into week 6, ranked 8th. Before tonight, Alvin was already 18 points from safety. Looks certain to be relegated. I'm joined now by my co-commentator, Prince Morake.
Yes, good evening once again, guys, and it's another evening of odd pool action here, and we've got the last match of the evening between Takalani Mareda up against Alvin Naidoo, and after a glitch there, we've got our pictures live again, guys, and thanks for those that have been with us for most of the evening.
So Takalani looks like he's in favor of winning this frame. He's going to have to
He needs a
roll
kiss.
the ball.
He needs a kiss in between those two balls. There's
Yeah,
a
I
kiss.
thought he would do that.
Yes. So now
He carried it out quite successfully.
And there's Vikesh joining in there on the sides.
Haven't been playing much pool lately, considering the fact that I've been busy with the radio station.
Yeah. Missing out on some great action, yeah. Wouldn't it be nice to get SPL to be showcased at the 4 Ways Mall, Clivey? I'm sure you can work something out there.
We'll definitely be able to have a comp there, I reckon.
Yeah.
We've just got granted premises
Yeah.
at 4 Ways Mall. It's sponsored premises.
Wow. Awesome.
And in addition, Prince, we went live for Rogues on Radio on Tuesday of this week. So we've radio stations running from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Yeah.
And on weekdays, and on weekends from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. So I've got a great group of presenters.
Exciting times, guys, in the broadcasting arena.
Alvin's got a great opportunity for a finish. Probably play the ball on top first and try and come down. It's not the easiest of angles. Great execution there by Alvin.
It would be nice to see Alvin finally winning a match here.
Yeah, he's 11 points away from Takalani, and Takalani is 7th on the leaderboard. So Alvin is at the bottom. He's going to want to... Even if he's relegated, he can always work his way back up to...
There's 3 spots available all the time, yeah.
Correct. So at the end of the 8 weeks, 3 players will get relegated to the first division. Am I right, Prince?
That's correct, yes. Great landing by Alvin there to draw first blood.
We haven't seen any golden breaks today, so it'll be nice as a spectacle to see that.
Look at that.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I wonder what would happen if the white and black went in.
Yes,
Is it still classed as a golden break?
No, that would be the reverse of the golden break, and then it could have been framed to the guy that did not break.
Okay.
Yes. What a shot is going for there, Takalani. Oh, edging close to the black again. It's a good shot. He just needs to keep the white there because the yellows are... See, he concentrated so much on opening up the one yellow there.
Yes. Alvin will normally goes for his safety shots. I'm wanting to see him pack on a lot of frames just to show the skill that he plays outside of the Supa Pro League.
Yeah. Can we see Alvin wanting to go for it now? He seems to be in very, very relaxed mode tonight, Alvin.
I think that's what I like about Alvin. Even though he's at the bottom of the leaderboard, he still walks with his head held up high. And that's because he knows the skill that he's sitting with. There's a lot of people rallying behind Alvin based on the fact that he is a very accomplished player. I'll give you some of his accolades in just a bit.
Yeah. All right, that is Alvin Naidoo on the table, guys. The man that needs all the points he can possibly accumulate in order to avoid the dreaded drop relegation, so we call it.
I think it's practically impossible for Alvin to do anything that would avoid him from being relegated. That's actually, I can't say that because he's still got 3 matches to play, am I right?
It's this is second last match that is featured in. Remember, Clive, this is week 6.
That's right.
So next
Well,
week,
he could get
it's a
18 points, 9
Yeah.
plus 9, and do it again next week.
Yes.
Hopeful thinking, Prince.
He owes it to himself to put in a big performance.
Yes.
That is Alvin.
And he's only got this week and next to do that.
What a shot by Alvin there now. This Alvin said he's a 2025 PSA Masters SA champion, Blackball Gauteng Open champion, and 2024 Blackball Gauteng Open champion. His favorite Cuesports player is none other but Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yeah, so as you can see, quite an accomplished player. But nothing taken away from Takalani, because he has been playing with absolute skill. Takalani's such a good-spirited guy. Always happy, chilled. I love his laugh. When he laughs, he can brighten up the entire room.
Yes,
From Limpopo, Venda,
yes.
he's still the guy with the first ever golden break.
Wow, wow. What a prestigious position he holds here. Look at that. He's got great technique in as far as the break is concerned. There we see some of the fans.
And he does have a potential finish if he can drop.
He'll
He's going
most
for yellow,
possibly
eh?
try to play the yellow to try and see if he can be able to break open. See, unlucky.
Very unfortunate there. So perhaps the apple is not in his cards for this game. He's going to have to potentially open up that yellow ball so that if he gets to the table again, he's able to
Here we see Takalani with an opportunity to snatch this frame.
still not the easiest of finishes.
There we see Takalani looking to be in comfortable position.
Very cold day in Johannesburg. It's the coldest since the start of SPL for me.
Yes, what's the temperatures like tonight, Clive?
I'm thinking like minus 20. Oh, what a
how's
great
that
double.
there?
What a great double by Takalani. Impressing us
Can
with his skill.
that red go now?
I don't see it going. I mean, I'll be very impressed if he's able to pull it off. I almost see it like bouncing off the yellow a little bit. I don't know.
No,
Oh, there's the angle is better.
yes, to take the black one to the opposite corner.
Thanks to Cuesports Africa Media.
He seems to be in the mood, Takalani. We've said it week in, week out that he's a guy that picks up, towards the middle of the match.
I liked the fact that as he played his shot, he took a deep breath in and he played it. So he centered himself. you can see when Takalani plays his shots, and it's interesting to actually witness his disposition. Alvin not at all concerned. I think he knows.
Not looking at all.
He knows.
That's more like a face of despair, yeah?
No.
For some reason, Alvin did allude that, he doesn't know whether is it the stage, or the lights, but something goes a bit off it when he gets into, that podium area here,
I think he's so used to playing with older tables.
Hey, Clive. Yeah. Hey.
If Alvin ever watches the stream, then I'll apologize in advance.
I'm telling you, this is nerve-wracking stuff that he's exposed to,
He's going to have to pull off a magnificent
The
shot.
SPL, where you need your A game, huh? In the Premier Division, huh? They always say in sport, no one remembers runner-ups, or rather losers.
Well, I think pool is different because it recognizes the skill and the talent.
Yes.
That being said, Prince, when we have our matchup, I'll be the underdog. So
Why do we having that match, Clive? I haven't had you on the pool table in 3 months or
It's-
so? Oh no, we played not so long ago, but just friendly.
I did beat you that friendly game, Prince. That one game I played you, I beat you.
No, you had to leave.
I got
You had to-
lucky.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Alvin's got a
He's
possible
gonna
finish,
use the
Prince.
kiss off. That's all that I'm pondering now. It looks like he is opting for the kiss off with the stun on the white.
Oh, what a great shot.
What a
eh?
shot. So you're gonna play a little bit of drag right on that other corner pocket ball there, yeah? That's it. He needs a nice hold, almost close to the yellow, yeah? There we go.
Great.
There we
great,
go.
Great. Yeah, Alvin is giving us the spectacle we were looking for. Taking nothing away from Takalani Mareda, who is a talented player, 11 points ahead of Alvin. Great finish there by Alvin.
This is the Supa Pro League, powered by Sombhani group of companies, guys. If you want to join this league or want to speak, please feel free to visit the website www.supaproleague.com, and you'll be able to get in touch, and you can also subscribe for the newsletter.
Absolutely, I do apologize. Earlier, I've given out the incorrect website address. I said .co.za instead of
Yes.
.com, but it's
.com,
actually
yes.
www.supaproleague.com. Apologies for that.
Yes. The yellows are looking good in this frame here.
You see, you and I look at things differently, Prince.
Yes.
In fact, me and
He
everyone
doesn't
else.
need a lot of work. He can just pot
Yeah.
get to the bottom here.
Yeah.
That's a good shot. Now he's got everything completely open. There
Yeah.
we see Ed.
Ed Hall, one of the managers of the Supa Pro League, been absolutely great in organizing, facilitating, managing, delegating, so that this event can look and feel of the international class and standard that it actually currently has. If Alvin pulls off a miracle shot here, then he can go for the game.
Yeah, we see that the potential exists here. I don't know what happened with Alvin, with Takalani seem to be in such control. This is a finish in prospect.
Absolutely. Just has to keep his wits about him. So if you want to get involved in the Supa Pro League, whether you run your own club or you want to become a sponsor.
Can the red here by the side squeeze in, because that's a key red. If this red here goes in, it looks like he's trying to get a cannon there. Oh, what a shot by Taki.
Great shot. So if you want to get involved in the Supa Pro League, it's www.supa, spelled S-U-P-A, proleague.com.
Yeah.
www.supaproleague.com.
Remember, the SPL can be hosted in any province.
Correct.
Across the length and breadth of South Africa. You just have to get in touch and find out how to be a part of this great spectacle.
And just to say that when we started, we had probably about 10,000 viewers.
Yes.
We are easily sitting on about 20,000 now.
Yeah. What a finish by Taki there with the screwback.
Missed opportunity there for Alvin. Great recovery for Takalani.
Now we got a game in our hands, because now they're being fluent about the way they go about the game, expressing themselves. The game has warmed up, you know. It's like it's turned out into a very good sparring session now, Clivey.
Absolutely. Both players definitely want it. Blackball didn't even move, and I think that's brilliant in that it's not just about the golden break, it's also about the trying to get an apple.
The Reds are in better position now.
No.
Any minute.
And that was, yeah, he should not have missed that shot. Unforced error.
So yes, Alvin working hard to try and claw back into this frame. A vital frame for anyone here to try and make a mark. Is he gonna get positioning? Now that yellow is in no man's land now, Clivey. 26 minutes left on the clock. That's like halfway stage.
Yeah, I wanted it to be a high scoring game. Kind of like the game we saw earlier.
Yeah.
The first matchup between Natai and Aaron.
This should be a good shot if he manages to pot to the corner.
I think he's a little bit off his game now, Prince.
Yeah, he wanted to go and Takalani is a kind of player. If he goes a few shots without getting onto potting shots, he goes off the boil. And it's fine margins, you know, between consistency and remaining just a good player. Because good players keep their concentration even when they've got the worst of times, Clyde.
And what would you say about good commentators, Prince?
Yeah, I think we're getting there. Day by day, you know.
It's Nadim and Ed. We still, I mean, look at the time, and we got great spectator value.
Yeah. There we see Takalani with a chance to finish this very one, yeah. Can he get into the one by the center, because that's the key shot. It's a daunting finish. He's taking that one corner, looking lovely.
Great shots. Yeah, I think every time Takalani has a bad shot, he gets really angry with himself and thinks, okay, he needs to recover from it.
What a shot he's just pulled, yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Brilliant, 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 brilliant.
On the black.
His breath, and easy does it.
Easy does it, like you
3-3.
called it, yeah.
Alvin missed a couple of opportunities there.
So we got Takalani, Alvin
And Natai.
in the relegation zone.
And
Aaron is also a borderline case at position 5.
yeah, I think Aaron would have picked up today on the scoreboard.
He lost the match but took some frames.
Exactly.
Yeah. We'll look at the leaderboards now at the end of this. Right, we'll look at the leaderboard before we close up the proceedings tonight.
Sure.
Clive, it will be very interesting, you know, with only one more week to go.
This has been such a smashing success thus far.
Yeah.
Thanks to everyone involved behind the scenes.
Yes, most
And
certainly.
big thanks to the viewers, because
Without them, who are we?
exactly.
He's on the cusp of a very, very good finish here. That is
Alvin.
Alvin.
If you noticed, Alvin's pace of playing today has been much faster.
I wonder why I asked him about this in the pre-match interview, and he cited preparation as the key factor tonight, you know.
It's actually quite enjoyable watching the games go quicker.
Yes, most certainly.
Makes it so much more entertaining.
There we see a touching ball.
What does that mean, Prince? I mean, it's not touching his ball, it's touching the opponent's ball.
Yeah, it's important to take note of it, because remember that 9 out of 10 times the opponent will have to see if that very touching ball moves a bit, and that can result in a foul.
Okay.
Yeah. The Nigerian players, whenever you are playing pool with them and it gets into a touching ball, they'll then be saying to you, no shake.
Okay.
Reminding you that the other ball, they shouldn't shake at all.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've never drew focus to it, Prince, but you've been commentating now for how many years?
Yeah, I've been in the media and PR space at least, I would say, solid 10 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And a fairly accomplished player as well. You've got a couple of accolades of your own as well.
That's correct.
What were some of your accolades, Prince?
Yeah, most notably, I've been to the World Champs in England. That's the most recent one.
Right.
I've won the Mpumalanga Championship.
Wow.
Came runner-up on it as well. I'm lying third in the GP League currently now at Ball Breakers Mondial.
That's
In this
fantastic.
current year to try and qualify for the trials. As you know, next year is the World Championship year. And
Right.
I made it into the top 10 of the world in the Masters Division.
Sure.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I
I'm
changed
so
my
proud.
mind, Prince. I don't want to play you. Unless you give me a 4 start.
To 9, yes, it's a very good start.
Yeah, I don't think Takalani could have... I mean, he was just unfortunate with his positioning when he snookered himself. Alvin will take advantage of it.
Yeah, and the body language that Takalani is executing today, you know, actually Alvin, instead of a man wanting to play.
Absolutely.
Look at his cueing action today. It's a lot more sweet, you know.
What a great shot there by Alvin, showing us his skill.
Yes. That is Alvin on the prowl.
When you talk to him after this matchup, it'll be interesting to see what he has to say in terms of what he ate this morning for breakfast.
You mean he must have had something really good tonight, this
Because
morning.
he's playing so well.
Yes.
I mean, on this table, I'm speaking
Yes.
of. I'm happy with the relegation and promotion because it simply means that you can be relegated now, but you can claw your way back to the top.
That's it. That's it.
And then when you come back again, you come back far stronger because you would have worked. I mean, you already know what this pressure feels like. you know?
Yes.
So if he does get relegated, which is more likely than not,
Yes.
when he gets promoted to the Premier Division again, he will definitely be much stronger. Great
What a
shot.
shot that was.
Great shot by Takalani.
There we see, is he going to play top spin on the front ball and then develop the other one? Unlucky, that could have been a good shot.
Yeah, because then he opened himself up quite a bit more.
Alvin, most likely to finish here depending on how he lays himself. And
For
the two
that
balls just
two,
past the
the red
center
and yellow,
pocket.
yes, yeah. But I don't know if I'm seeing wrong, but his body language is definitely looking stronger and healthier for the win in terms of the scoreline, 3-3.
So yeah, who wants it the most? Who's the hungrier of the two, Clive, from what you've said?
From what I've seen, I think Alvin wants it more. It would be Alvin's first match that he actually wins. So he definitely wants it more.
Playing to be counted. He's got the determination of Rocky Balboa tonight.
He just needs the knockout.
Only a knockout. Where is the white?
No, he's safe. Yeah.
That ball has now been left in no man's land. He can cross double it.
It's a rough cross double, eh? It's not an easy one. The angle
It
is...
looks like he wants to go for a double drop.
I can't see a double drop from here, Prince.
He wants a double drop, guys. Something we haven't seen.
I think that angle made it very difficult for a
Very
double drop.
impossible, yeah. There wasn't a chance here. Can you see the front red, Takalani? Yes, he can.
Now he
Yes,
has
play.
to finish, otherwise he's in trouble.
He's changing his cueing action there. Good shot by Taki. He changed his ball selection there.
He's still on the money,
Yeah.
just softly.
He needs the correct angle here. Just worried about this yellow here in the bottom here.
Great shot there.
So
by
he managed to
Takalani.
avoid that yellow there.
Brilliant.
And a frame by Takalani. It does make a difference in your game.
Looks like a bit of a challenging situation Alvin sitting in. Although, who would you say is the favorite to win this frame based on where the balls are sitting at the moment?
Red balls, if he puts Takalani here, will have first opportunity for security to take the frame.
Takalani has been getting his doubles on point, which is brilliant to watch. What a great double.
There we see Takalani wanting to attack a second last ball that can get him into the pound seat.
Very unfortunate for him there because that's the ball he needed to drop to try and get this frame, get a one lead against Alvin. Ten minutes left on the clock.
Yes.
Scores are evened up. It's a race to 9. Players have 50 minutes
For a match.
for a matchup. Great shot there by Alvin.
Yes.
I thought it was good for putting him in better stead to win the frame.
There's an opportunity
There's the
for a double drop.
But the angle is different, Prince.
Yes, it was almost an identical shot
Yeah.
as the very last one there.
What happens when the referee, if she mistakenly touches a ball, do you re-rack?
It has to be respotted. Yeah.
Or re-spot it, not re-rack?
Yes. Because the referee will be picking it up from a particular position.
Okay.
Yes.
You've
Yes.
been a ref as well, Prince?
Yes, I started out in pool as a referee. Got my Protea class as
Okay.
a ref, yeah. And I went on to manage the South African under-18 team at the World Champs in Blackball in England in the year 2000, yeah.
So pool's in your blood.
Yeah. How is that red over there? Does it go anywhere? He's created a good opening here. It looks like he wants to cut this one for the center. Some
I didn't
very, very tight shots.
I didn't see it
going on.
going center, I must be honest. And if the yellow goes,
The
then
red here could go into the corner pocket, then he could just give himself position for the one that was next to the black.
but in terms of Alvin now, does the yellow go to the pocket? I mean, it looks like it does.
Yes, it can go.
The yellow closest to the
Yes,
Push.
he just needs to come round. Good angle, little bit straight down. But the angle is perfect to be able to bounce down to come onto the bottom yellow.
If Alvin wins this match, it will be the first match that he has actually won in the Supa Pro League.
Yes, how excited will the viewers be to actually get to watch Alvin do his very best to annex a frame and
A
win
match,
his
yeah.
next match, a match. Confidence breeds luck as well sometimes.
Takalani played that fairly well. You have to just get into center.
What a shot by Taki.
Brilliant shot. Take it all the way to the top.
With 6 minutes, he's on the verge of depriving Alvin another win.
Great shot there by Takalani. This is not the easiest of balls to drop. And he does
And
it
Taki takes
so
it down.
easily.
Nooks Creative, Cuesports Africa Media, Sombhani Group of Companies, Rogues on Radio brings you this special broadcast week in and week out on a Thursday evening from the Cathedral of Pool in GP, that is Billiard Café. Takalani to break now in a penultimate frame. And where is the white? He needs to be able to break open that yellow there. There he went for that shot, Clive.
Does it.
If he gets this red down and sees the one by the corner, he's got another frame.
Yeah, the frames have been going. I think we need to just look at the stats and look at the records. But I mean, frames have been finished in less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, Takalani might need to change his ball selection a bit.
Yeah, he's got good positioning. And then he takes the other red ball all the way to the top if he gets it positioned right.
He needs to be able to cut this one in. And he missed it.
Great
A
attempt
chance
though,
here
but
for Alvin to come level.
with just 4 minutes on the clock. Nice clean shot there by Alvin. Well, it would also, even if he doesn't win it, if he evens it, that will also be the first for him.
Yes. For Takalani.
For Alvin.
Alvin, yes. And he says it week in and week out that, he puts so much effort in preparation for this,
Of all the games, all the matchups that Alvin has played, this has been his best.
Yes.
That
In terms of
we have
effort.
to absolutely. That we have to give it to him.
Yeah.
He had a slow start. He's changed his style. If you look at the seconds, he's playing much faster.
Great shot, eh?
Brilliant shot.
Let's see if Alvin can be able to take this one down.
He does it nicely with ease. Just play a pullback. You think he'll play it on the cush?
Yes, he's
Prince?
got to take the one by the cush side. That was the right shot to play. He just took his eyes off the pocket. It doesn't rain, but it pours
Very
for
unlucky.
Alvin. Eh?
And Takalani will get an opportunity to have another frame in. At least for the golden break with only 2 minutes on the clock.
There's like
There'll be a quick rack.
Yeah, how long will the referee take to rack up the balls? That's the
Virginia's been
trivia
doing
now.
a
That's the
brilliant
trivia.
job.
Yeah. She's had so many frames where she needed to rack up the balls with less than 2 minutes to
Correct.
go.
If he does get the black ball golden break,
Yes, 1.5 minutes.
for Alvin to run around the table and give us a spectacle.
Can you see the faster version of Alvin? Eh? Huh?
Okay. 1 minute left on the clock. Takalani can actually finish this frame off.
Which ball can you see now, Takalani? Needs
He's
to
going to take it to the
pocket.
corner. Alvin with 45 seconds.
44 seconds. What can Alvin come up with?
Speed pull. Yeah, he's running around,
Oh.
giving us a spectacle we wanted.
Something we haven't noticed from Alvin. Eh? Maybe he can
Good
do
showing.
it
I'm
with
sure he
this
can.
input.
But it's illustrative of the determination. 20 seconds. He's
He
running,
goes around.
giving the spectators a viewing pleasure of note.
Can he cut it?
Wow, 7 seconds. I think this is a frame. If he can only do it, come on. No, it's.
There's still
That
time.
was such a spectacle. I
There
would
was
still
still time.
want that to be featured. That was brilliant.